Hey everyone, welcome back to another Favorite Moments video where I talk about my favorite moments from each episode of Battlebots World Championship 7. And today we're talking about the second episode of the Round of 32 Battlebots World Championship 7 tournament. And man, I had so much fun with this episode. I don't know about you guys, but I found myself replaying so many moments that were either funny or super cool. I just had so much fun with this episode. And I had a really hard time picking just 3 favorite moments, by the way, and you'll see that in these moments because I kind of condensed some into one. But anyway, let me know your favorite moments in the comments. Here are mine, starting with number 3. Number 3 for me was the Leroy Jenkins reference from Team Ripperoni. I don't know if you guys caught it. And if you watch it with subtitles, it actually doesn't say Leroy Jenkins. It says, like, Game On or something. But the driver of Ripperoni, I think his name's Fred, says Leroy, and then the driver of P1/Starchild says Jenkins. And I don't know if you guys know what Leroy Jenkins is, if you understand that reference. If you played online video games in the early 2000s, you probably know what that means. But I thought it was hilarious. It was actually kind of appropriate. And it just took me back because I was like, I don't think I've heard that in at least a decade. It's been at least 10 years since I've heard somebody say Leroy Jenkins. So I had to go back and check. I was like, did he just say what I think he said? That was fantastic. Moving on to my second favorite moment. My second favorite moment is actually a bunch of moments all jammed together. It was the whole after show. So I think they call it the Road to the Giant Nut. But that entire thing was just so much fun, and I had a hard time picking just one moment. So they're all kind of together. I love the Botopsy that Anna did for Ripperoni. She's just so good at explaining her bot, but also she does it with excitement. Like, she's really happy to be there, and you can hear it and see it on her face that she's just having so much fun on BattleBots. And so, you know, that just makes it more enjoyable for us watching. When the person that's explaining the bot or doing the fighting enjoys what they're doing, it makes it more enjoyable for us, I think. But anyway, and then of course her joke on Chris was fantastic. But and then Jonathan Schultz and Martin Mason came on, and that whole segment was great. So many funny moments, and it was just a lot of fun. And I'll just leave this part and move on to my favorite moment by saying one word. Huge poon. Okay, anyway, moving on to my favorite moment of the night, guys. It was Monsoon getting the win over Cobalt. Oh my goodness, nobody saw this coming. I mean, some people, I guess, did see it coming because there were at least 5% of the drivers and teams on there that did pick Monsoon. I don't know who picked Monsoon, but somebody picked Monsoon in the pits. But did you see that? 95% of the teams in the pits picked Cobalt. And I also picked Cobalt. So Monsoon destroyed my bracket because I had Cobalt going all the way to the Final Four. But Monsoon winning was awesome. I love an underdog story. But they didn't just win, by like a fluke win, though. Like, it was a good win. Like they killed Cobalt, and that was awesome. But more so than that, more so than just the fight, was Monsoon getting the win. I love that team. They're one of my new favorite teams, and their passion for the sport is just so evident, and so I just love them so much. But anyway, I'll stop talking now. I realize this is a little bit of a longer video. Thanks, guys, for listening to me talking about everything. Let me know your favorite moments in the comments below. Did any of mine match up with yours? I know my second favorite moment is actually the entire after show, so it's not one moment. But anyway. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with this episode. I hope you guys did too. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll leave you with one more word. Huge poon. See you guys in the next one.